We begin tonight with an emergency order now in effect in the district. Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 4 at 11. I'm Mauricio Casillas. So this afternoon, Mayor Bowser announced the return of a citywide juvenile curfew and juvenile curfew zones. It all comes after the latest instance in what district leaders say was disorderly behavior by young people. Just take a look at your screen. This video shows a large gathering of teens in Navy Yard on Halloween night. Several teenagers were arrested. News 4's Dominique Moody has new information on the actions and district leaders' message to parents.
Yeah, the Bowser administration is taking these steps after those large crowds of young people were seen here in Navy Yard last night. This also includes the juvenile curfew and the juvenile curfew zone that will go on until Wednesday. And the Bowser administration says this is just one tool in the toolbox.
Cell phone footage capturing D.C.'s young people being chased by the National Guard and running through this Navy Yard park. This site is one of the reasons that led to Mayor Bowser announcing that starting tonight there will be a juvenile curfew and juvenile curfew zones citywide.
When I saw the video, I think I felt, like many people, deeply disappointed because when we work so hard to create environments for young people to have fun and for the message to be positive about our city, it really is disheartening.
D.C.'s Deputy Mayor for Public Safety, Lindsay Appiah, says the swift action was in direct response to the disruptive behavior on Halloween night and throughout the past 4 weeks. The action coming days before D.C.'s council is expected to vote on whether to grant Chief Pamela Smith the authority to implement juvenile curfew zones like what was in place this summer.
It's much like what you saw over the summer that helped us to curb some of the behavior that we were seeing and then stopped and have been seeing over the past several weeks.
D.C.'s citywide juvenile curfew, now in effect, includes all young people under the age of 18 years old, begins at 11 p.m. and goes until the next morning at 6 a.m. and is expected to last until Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. The order also grants Chief Pamela Smith the authority to designate special juvenile curfew zones for those under 18 years old and starts at 6 p.m. Tonight's curfew zones include the U Street Corridor, Banneker Recreation Center, Navy Yard, and Union Station.
What the mayor's repeatedly said, parents, you need to know where your children are. Every place is not safe or a place for kids. U Street, after dark in Navy Yard, this is not a place for young people. And so we would say, know where your kids are. We had a lot of kids from Maryland, okay? And so, listen, we're regional here. And so we would say the same thing to our parents and partners in Maryland. Know where your children are.
Police say last night an 18-year-old and 4 younger teens were arrested. A D.C. police sergeant suffered minor injuries after being knocked to the ground. D.C.'s council is expected to vote on whether to extend the authority for 3 months on Tuesday. In the district, Dominique Moody, News 4.